Hi, I'm Ketan here. Today I would like to share with you when you purchase a new house, the direction of your house should face so that you can give you most benefit. Uh, this chart I already post in Facebook as Ketan 8888. You can see the note here. It shows your house facing direction. For normally, if your house is facing like that, the door and the house facing the same direction, then you're easy. That is the direction that you have to take note where the chi come from. But if your house, for the second picture, your house facing like that, main road, but your door facing sideways, then you have to use the house facing as a main facing direction so that you know this house benefit for you or not. What's the main benefit? Because in our Feng Shui, traditional Feng Shui, he looking at which direction will give us most benefit, good chi, such as life generating. Also, this page is in Facebook as Ketan 8888. You can log into it and see this chart. See this chart, there are four main directions which benefit us most, such as life generating, heavenly doctor, longevity, and stability. This is a good chi that your house facing. Then the chi will come to you automatically and give you benefit. By additional thing, you're using additional feng shui item like amethyst crystal mountain, size like that or bigger, depend on your house dimension. Then this amethyst mountain can use to absorb the chi from the direction which is face. So that if you face life generating, this means your house, life force energy that come to your house, you'll be absorbed by it first. Then also the heavenly doctor. Heavenly doctor is a healing energy, so you can use the amethyst mountain crystal to absorb the direction which after absorbed by amethyst, you amplify the good chi like as the Tian Yi, Shen Qi, life generating, and heavenly doctor chi, and project to you so you can absorb it. Okay, this but still got another four direction which is not so favorable to you, such as Misha, 5 ghosts, 6 killing, and life threatened door. If your house is facing this direct door, then this house is not suitable for you. You can just avoid, don't buy this type of house. So how to see this chart when you purchasing a house? Again, you can log into my Facebook account, Facebook 8888, and see this chart here. And you see the highlight blue color and red color. Blue color is male, pink color is female. Then you see the year you born. For example, you see the year 1971, peak year. Male is number 2, Guan number 2. So then you refer to this chart, Guan number 2. The first row, Guan number 2. The most benevolent direction that your house should face is northeast, west, northwest, and southwest. I did write them there. If you find a house like that, then you can purchase this house because this house is facing the correct direction that can bring the good chi to you and absorbed by you, especially this West good type of people. You see, you write West group. Okay, how about now I'm giving you another example. If you're born in the year of 2008, female, number 5. Now we see, number 5 is now we see another example. See the year born of ox. Here's a number, female is number 6. It's still west number. Now we see east one. East one we see number 1. For example, we see number 1 is group people. So what is the most beneficial for him? Southeast, east, south, and north. So this is the best benevolent direction to her. So quad number got 2022 people, female. Quad number 1. Refer to this chart and see quad number 1. Which is the house facing, then it's good for you. Then if the house is facing another location, this house will not benefit for you. So this is the basic how to use Feng Shui chart to determine the house facing direction suitable for you or not when you purchase a house. But however, there is a problem. If you are buying this house alone, then it refers to you, no problem. But nowadays, purchasing a house is very expensive. One man or one woman cannot purchase the house. We always say I want to lock you down. It's a fact. So normally the house is purchased by couple, husband and wife. When couple, if both of the couple is under West group of people, then you have no problem. If your husband is West group, but your wife is East group, then it's a problem. According to the Feng Shui, it's clash. So who should follow? Husband or wife? My advice or the Feng Shui master advice is follow the main income generate people. For example, if the husband is the main generate income, then wife is working at house, then follow the husband one. Because the major income comes from the husband, not from the wife. Why? Because let's say the house is not paying for your husband, your income will be affected. So better follow the man. And this, according to Chinese ancient, they also follow man, because man is the head of the house. But nowadays, it cannot be used like that. Nowadays, women also like that. So if a woman generates the main income, she should be looking into the case. She will be the most priority one. Then the house facing should be follow her. This is the way of its working. Because why? The main income people financially, this means that the financial is come from, let's say for a woman, let's say he didn't have a good sleep, he didn't have a good health, it will affect his performance in working business, in working life. So when working life affected, so you already understand your income will be affected. So this is a true fact. Why your house, when you're purchasing the time, must face the correct direction. And there, a lot of Feng Shui master will look, this house is suitable for you or not. If not, next. Find a house that most suitable for you. But actually the fact is, all the Feng Shui master will see first. Basically see your party, then determine which group you are, then you see the house. After the house, you see the bed. How you have to align your bed. Because the back side of our bed, when we sleep the time, our head facing what direction? That is very important. Because why? Our qi is moving from the bai hui. Even though for your baby, you have having a baby, it's better for your baby sleeping the direction facing to his life generating direction or heavenly doctor direction is better, because this bai is open And for baby, it's normally open. Only we are not adult, teenagers that start from age of 5 or 6 start to use handphone, this by her is closed. So the youngest, the kid that you give him play handphone, don't do that. Because you already blocking this one and causing the wisdom cannot come to his giving a good development of. So better when he is old enough, more than 8 to 10 years, give him handphone play is 10 years old is better, but not below 5 or below 6. Now I see a lot of people go to restaurant, throw a pet to the kid and play. Yeah, they are quiet, but you didn't notice the problem of it later on. This is one of the problem. This is the second problem. And this is the third problem. Your physical body will be affected. You don't know. Even although scientists said no. Playing handphone, won't disturb the development of the kid. But to tell the true fact, he will disturb somehow the radioactive you have inside the handphone. So if you want to give your kid to play the handphone, you have to think about it. Okay, come back to this feng shui. So the bed alignment is very important. If you sleeping in the direction like the one number 2, light threatened direction in which you facing that is a light threatened direction. According to ancient feng shui, the qi you judge of it definitely is not good qi already. It affected your health. So what should you do? Move to another room lor. The cheapest way. The second way is move your bed lor. Let's say if you clash with your husband, then move your husband lor. Just joking. Actually, feng shui, they have a, you know the problem of it. Of course, they have another answer to counter it back. This is called feng shui. This is the fun of feng shui. Let's say in feng shui cannot be used, then we use heavenly, the early heavenly feng shui, in which ignore all the facing direction, ignore all your back facing direction, choose the most proper one. After choosing, still cannot, then we have to minimize the effect. Create a point in your house where it absorbs all the good qi in, then radiate to you. Then you absorb the thing. Even though your bai is still facing the, let's say it's a 5 ghosts, because your husband is facing a 天意 or 延年, you have no choice, you have to face 5 ghosts. Then you have to use this early heavenly feng shui cure to solve this problem. So that you should have a good marriage, good life with your husband, with tolerate each other. So no need to be worried. If the feng shui ancient one cannot be used, we use early heavenly feng shui. It should be solved. It's not die one. Nothing cannot be solved. As long as you find a proper feng shui master, it will help you to minimize your problem. A good house, good facing direction, it won't help you if your karma is too heavy. Your karma too heavy, the house good it is, how the qi moving, you still cannot absorb the good qi of it. Maybe you can absorb the it by 10% or 20% the most. Because some of the part your karma detector already absorb for you. Even though you have a good, unless you have good merit, you do good merit. Every time you do donation to old folks home, to liberation of animal, crystal, then you won't be impacted so heavily. Even though your house having a no good feng shui, you still can meet some mentor to help you or have employed some good Feng Shui master as a mentor to help you to minimize your Feng Shui problem. So no need to worry. Feng Shui is a Feng Shui when our ancestor master they developed this skill more than 1,000 years ago. For example, just I mentioned that Amethyst crystal mountain, you also can add in one item, the ball, the rolling ball, so that when the qi comes, Feng Shui, the qi, they got the word like that. When qi meet water, he will stop there. Based on this theory, we use the rolling ball to rolling the good qi direction to bring in the good qi. For example, let's say that house is not benefit for you, but you cannot do anything. You already stay inside there. What should I do? You find a rolling stone, rolling crystal ball, must be the big like my head for at least 20 and 60 dimension house. When you roll, when the qi come meet this ball, he will stop. And he will roll into your house the good qi. Let's say you know this is the Tianyi direction. You let your ball roll the Tianyi energy to your house. But please don't use the crystal ball that's so big like my hand. Not working one. Because you want more qi ma. So small a ball, like my eye so small, you think how many qi you can bring in? So, at least by my head. This is the crystal ball rolling effect. Why you see people house got this type of Feng Shui? Because they want the qi to be moved in. The bigger the ball is, the more water is, you bring in more qi and stagnant in your house. And you add at the Amethyst crystal mountain at the back of it, then you on lah. You want well, you got well. You want help, you got help. I teach you another skill. If your mother-in-law staying with you and you hate her like hell, you push her to the room and face her to the light-threatened direction. 恭喜啦. What you want, you get it lah. Just joking only. Also, just joking only. It won't work that way. That if her having a good marriage in her life, it won't attack her one. But joking, because my friend asked me, oh, my mother-in-law gave me a lot of trouble. Can get rid of her or not? How to do it? I pay you lah. I said I cannot. But based on this chart, you want to do what you do lah. I got no say lah. But it's joking. He's do it. So I wouldn't give you the answer if he's successful or not. But don't do this. You will face the consequences later when your wife know you are in trouble. Okay, just a joking part. No need to be so tense. Just a joke only. The joke and the story only. That's our Feng Shui master share with us every time we go to his Feng Shui class. Even though he haven't been married yet, he already point out this thing because a lot of people like this kind of tactic one. Okay, coming to here. I already explained to you how you using Feng Shui object. Amethyst, crystal, mountain, rolling ball with water, big like my head. This is the two Feng Shui object you must have. Even though you already moved into the house, you cannot move out from the house. What should you do? Use these two objects and find a good location for it. You can find a wealth location, find a life generating location, longevity and heavenly doctor location. Then wealth coming, prosperity coming, good health coming, abundance come in. For example, if your mother and father is sick, how should we help her? We can help her by adjust her bed or his bed to the life generating direction. This is facing life generating. Just like I said, mention baby, you also can, your father, mother also can. Because when they old the time, their life generating force or power really decrease. This is a fact. So we also need heavenly doctor. When you very sick the time, we need heavenly doctor energy. So this Bai Hui must face his direction of Heavenly Doctor. For example, Quan number 6. Quan number 6, the Heavenly Doctor is northeast. So his head, this forehead of your father must face northeast, so that the Tianyi energy will come to your father and absorbed by him for quick, speedy recovery or give him a good health. But energy following thought form. So you add in some intent. You face that direction and tell the Tianyi star, the Heavenly Doctor star, to give the healing energy to your father. Then you move faster. The result you will see faster. This is the trick and this is the secret of it. But somehow, some way, your father is not a good married people. Sorry to say that. You will find that his bed you unable to align. But your heart, you want to help your father. How? You still can ask a good Feng Shui master to solve the problem for you. First thing, pay him. Second thing, if you have a budgetary problem, but your heart want to help your father, I teach you one trick. Energy follow thought form. You know your father direction. For example, point number 6, the Tianyi is at northeast. You face that direction. You ask Tianyi help. Send the healing energy to your father. It's still working. Because our heart of our father, that we love our father, can trigger that star to give you the healing energy. It's working. This I tried before, not mother-in-law. I not dare try my mother-in-law. But I try on my father. Once he had an accident, I tried this technique very fast. The healing come very fast. Doctor also surprising. Normally the kind of treatment, the buttock having a big hole there. Normally this kind of treatment will take about 2 to 3 months to be recovered. But my father very fast, about 1 month. Then the puncture as he buttock closed very nicely, not affected by germ. My father is more than 70 years old. You see the result. This I'm very confident because I use the love. I love my father so much, so I use this love energy. I trigger the star. Then he sent the energy to heal my father. Of course, I still got a few things I didn't mention here. This external energy, Heavenly Doctor energy. I also give my father to drink energy water. Both my external energy, internal energy, only the healing become fast. Only the karma debtor can move away. Of course, the karma debtor I pay to them. You don't disturb my father. From my heart, I apologize to the karma debtor on my behalf of my father. I also do ask my father to do the same thing because normally we asking on behalf, we only can settle until a certain extent, maybe 40%. Another 20 to 30% must come from the person who create the karma. For example, my father. He must ask for apologize. Then people only can forgive him. There is karma. So today I will share with you your house facing direction, your Bai Hui and your bed facing direction to give you the most benefit absorption of Tianyi, Shen Qi, longevity, stability, just for good direction. So if today you find that your bed is not facing this direction, you change your bed direction. Because why? Sometimes your house direction facing is conflict with your bed facing. You don't know. Just now I mentioned the house facing. Okay, your house facing like that. I assume your bed also facing like that. But somehow if the design of your house cannot do like that, your house is opposite. Your house facing like that. Your bed facing like that. It's 90-degree opposite. So sometimes you have this problem. Very good to play. Very good to try. If still all the feng shui still cannot help you, you have to use early, heavily feng shui. This is the final option. After the feng shui absorb is in, you find your life so difficult, miserable, especially current Malaysia economy like that, not stable this year, until next year, at least 1 year and a half will not be stable. So if you find that this is the problem and you get fired and you have jobless, financially you better have 8 months in your bank to sustain any changes in Malaysia Malaysia economy, so that it will not affect you so badly. If very sui the time, you have to look into this facing direction. Hope it can help you. And subscribe to my YouTube. I will give you a certain date how to trigger your wealth direction, because I think some of us is starting as so affected our wealth. We Malaysian haven't until the so bad jobless, but our wealth already dropped more than 20%, 30%, 50%, depend on what job you in, what industry you in. Now already affected the traveling and industry. Not only China people is not welcome, other country people also start not welcome here. So traveling company will be start affected. AirAsia already give free flight. Low cost flight. So later on, enjoy the mercy of our politician, enjoy the mercy of our economy, and enjoy the mercy of planet Earth. Because of what we created, we share the consequences. Okay, now I will stop here and thank you for watching. Again, stand by 8 months cash in your bank to adopt until this bad situation. Subscribe to my YouTube or Facebook and click the bell sign, because you don't know when I will post the well date for you. If you miss the well date, don't ask me for it for second time. When you're in the deep shit, it's too late. Before the deep shit happen, you have to activate the good well star. You have to activate the good healing energy star. You have to activate the fortune good star. You have to activate sun to minimize and overcome and remove all the obstacles in your life that appear in your house, that appear in your energy. So very important, especially this kind of time, the whole world market like that. You cannot go out to traveling. People not coming to your country for traveling at least 6 months because of the coronavirus. Of course, it won't affect me what? You see people running around with a mask, it won't affect me what? Be careful. Be careful. You don't know when you're bad luck. You don't know when your commentator start to whack you. So before all that, do proper protection first. Again, I say today I share with you the house facing direction. The chi come in, good chi come in. But how you ensure the good chi coming is good chi and benefit you? Sometimes it come in also can carry some 10% of bad chi. So how? So you watch my YouTube, how to create the light barrier, even though in Mandarin. He teach you how to create the light barrier so that only good chi come in. The negative chi 10% also wipe out, cannot come in. There's a light barrier. And our body also might have this light barrier to protect you. So maybe I will say in next YouTube how you generate a light barrier in your house, how you generate a protection light barrier in your body, surrounding you. Good? Then subscribe, press the bell, or follow my YouTube. Thank you.